Have I been a liability to a lot of things in life? Absolutely.
1,000%. I almost didn't graduate high school. Like, I was my parents' liability for a while. Like, called a lawyer.
Sis, I was politely asked to leave Catholic school. How am I doing?
In kindergarten, mind you. Alarming. Okay, got it? Are we on? Oh, we're on? First off, so excited for this podcast. Are you excited?
So excited for you.
I'm nervous as hell.
Don't be.
But it literally took us 2.5 hours to just get these mics set up. And they're not even properly set up, so we're just going to progress with time. But no, this is something that I wanted to do for a really, really, really long time.
Proud of you.
Super nervous. Life is about conquering fears.
100%.
I'm pretty sure I said that in the streets of Nashville one night. So are we able to roll that clip, Troy? Can we?
Put it in over us.
He's giving me a head nod. And he hates that I'm calling him out. Feeks, you got that?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. But yes, so life is about conquering fears. Life is kind of not trying to get in your own way.
100%.
Like I said, this podcast is something that I've always wanted to do. I think there have been a lot of moments that have held me back from it, but I am a firm believer in like God's divine timing, that everything does work out in its own time, and there are no coincidences.
Nope.
So with this podcast, I really just wanted to make a community where people feel super comfortable, where people feel heard, where people feel like they're not pressured in life, because life is super, super wild, and it has its really, really hard moments in there. And we're just super grateful that we can kind of like let you guys in on like what we've been through, and we're still laughing at the end of the day.
Just laugh through life. That's what you've taught me. Is laugh through the hard times and we'll figure out the rest.
You literally have to, because if you're not laughing and you're not having fun, what are we even doing here?
We're crying in the corner. Been there, done that.
And one of my go-to lines is, I'm not here for a long time, just a good time.
Correct. Not mine, but.
And what's my other line?
What is it? Drop it.
You know what it is.
Sis, give it to him.
We're going to figure it out in the morning.
That's a story to come, let me tell you that much.
1,000%. So I just appreciate everyone for tuning in. Enjoy the ride. This podcast does mean a lot to me, and I appreciate everyone for listening, and like bear with us as we kind of like navigate. This is all new. Like I said, technology was the thing that held us back. Technology also took 2.5 hours to get us here. So we're just going to have a good time. And this podcast is like, if you can get a little message out of it, if you can get a little laugh out of it, then it's done its job.
We're going to put it on the table, pick up what we're putting down. Don't leave it on the table. Go on.
1,000%.
Walk away with it.
1,000%. I do think, though, in life that we kind of have always were given a role. And I do think in life, my biggest thing was, you know, what do I want to be? And I think the big battle that I had to overcome is actually who I wanted to be. And one role in life that was given to me at 5 years old was a big sister.
You're welcome.
It was my first Reba moment. A single mom who works too hard, who loves her kids and never stops. Okay? That was at 5 years old. But the one role, like, even the role of like teaching that I took on, and like I put all my effort into that. That was like, I thought that's who made me who I was, and it wasn't. But the one role that I've been in the longest, and the one role that I genuinely hold dear to my heart forever and ever, is being like your big sister, your big sis. So this podcast, Sis Unfiltered, is kind of just me giving advice and giving life perspectives. And you don't have to agree with everything I say. I don't want you to. And maybe that's why I never put this podcast out, because there was a point in time where I'd like literally get super upset if someone disagreed with me. Now I don't give a fuck whether you agree with me or not. Gotta be honest with you.
As you should.
And I genuinely believe that kind of like my philosophy of life, of like, you don't have to be so serious. You don't have to apply so much pressure, really does work. Um, so I am Big Sis, Sam Schweitzer, and this is what made me.
Who you are, honestly. Who you are and what you can do. I'm the little sis.
This is Little Sissy. And what are you going by on this podcast for this episode? Are you Sissy? Are you Vic? Are you Victoria? What are you going with?
Definitely not Victoria, not in trouble.
Got it.
Not in trouble.
Got
so
it.
we're gonna
We're
gonna scratch that real quick. Whatever you want to call me, this was
as long as it's nice. Be nice.
we
Be
take
nice.
we take anything on the chin.
Be nice.
This is not one of my dreams. But I am here as a little sister to support my sister's dreams, and I am here to back her up and make sure her dreams come true, because that's what a little sis does.
That's what a G does.
Yeah, honestly,
God,
ain't nothing but a G thing, baby.
1,000%.
Let me tell you.
1,000%.
But yeah, I'm Vicky. Nice to meet all y'all.
I love that. What roles do you think you've played though in life? Like I think about like mine. So like, okay, I was born, so I was like the firstborn daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Then 5 years old, big sis. I played that role, and that was I was straight serious.
You
about
took
that.
it so serious.
Like,
if we can find the picture when I came home from the hospital,
I was so happy. Like she was everything. She's everything to me. I was like beaming. I was beaming, and like anything she did, I thought it was like so amazing. But then I played the role of like teacher. So I went to school, and so like I focused on like trying to be the best teacher, and did that for a while, and I was like, yeah, I'm all set.
Can we rewind? You played teacher when I was 4.
I did.
And you made me sit in our bedroom. We shared a bedroom until I was 15. Samantha was 18. So we talk about close.
And like actually saying that out loud, kind of fucking weird.
We may cut that clip.
Weird.
Is what it is. And she would line up teddy bears and all of our dolls, and she would takes roll, and Vicky, are you present? And made me write everything. And then when I didn't write it correctly, I got an F at 4 years old.
I did. I took that job so seriously.
So serious.
I loved it though.
I know. And it made you who you are. It made you want to be a teacher and go on with your.
It actually though that's what I'm getting at, is like it's kind of the problem. I feel like we're all kind of embedded on like, what are you going to be? And like not who you're gonna be.
100%.
Like, or you can go and be a teacher, but are you gonna be an asshole? And there's so many assholes. Like, what is, like, who are you? And like, so that's just kind of like what I've really tried to wrap my head around is life. People put so much pressure on like, what are you going to be when you get older? What are you going to be? When are you going to be a mom? Oh, you're 38. Aren't you going to get married and have kids? Like, it's always going from like one title to the next to the next. And it's just like, can we all just like chill out?
Well, I think we all focus on titles when in reality you should focus on if you're a liability or an asset. Everybody wants to be an asset. You want to be an asset. Doesn't matter what you can call me a janitor, you can call me a towel cleaner, you can call me a CEO. I don't care my title. Am I an asset to the product at hand, at the
1000%.
job at hand, whatever it is. And that's something I think what you're saying, and just kind of put
Mm-hmm.
in a different perspective, is assets and liability.
Yeah.
You never want to be a liability in anything. Have I been a liability in a lot of things in life? Absolutely.
1000%. I almost didn't graduate high school. Like, I was my parents' liability for a while. Like, called a lawyer.
Sis, I was politely asked to leave Catholic school. How am I doing?
In kindergarten, mind you. Alarming.
Well, in preschool, I wanted to be a nun. How'd I do? We want to talk about roles?
But what are some of your roles, though, that you said? So
When you
it's little sis.
Straight up, longest job I've had. Most grueling job I've had. Let me tell you. Keeping up with this one?
I do make sure the kitchen's clean, though, all the time.
You did. You came home and cleaned the kitchen today?
Every day. Every day.
Because I am a tornado.
Always. Always.
Tornado in life, tornado in everything, but that's okay.
1000%. Because if I came home and the kitchen wasn't tore up, I'd be like, oh my God, she's sick.
I'm usually taking a nap if the kitchen isn't dirty. It is what it is.
1000%. 1000%.
No, here's the thing. You have brought this question to me multiple times through like the year, I would say. And I really sat and thought about it and reflected on it and all that. I can't pinpoint an actual title other than like little sister, daughter, things like that, because you have taught me titles don't matter. So I don't even want to think about the title. Can I say, yes, I'm operations, I've done this, I've done that for work. Work to me, yes, is important because it pays the bills, but is it a passion? No.
Right.
We probably should cut that. I don't want my work to see that.
It's fine. Keep it rolling. We love this. This shit sells.
I love my job anyways.
But no, it's funny that you said that, because I think internally for me that I always wanted you not to be a people pleaser like me. Not even a people pleaser, but not define yourself by whatever role or job, because that's what I did to myself.
Yeah.
And I put a lot of pressure on myself too. Well, if I'm going to be the teacher, I'm going to be the best teacher. If I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go and get my master's in XYZ, well, then guess what? I'm going to go and I'm going to get everything under the sun that has to do with that. And it was almost like, in me thinking that I'm bettering myself, I was essentially losing myself, or not even in tune with who I was as a person. Like, at one point, I thought like my hobby was like school. Well, Samantha, no. What I've learned is I do like to learn. But like, it doesn't have to be just in one area.
Correct.
So that is interesting that at least I did something right, because
well, like, you have to remember, even when I was playing sports and all that, I didn't care what position I played. All I cared about was we win, because we don't lose.
1000%.
Know that in anything in life.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Step up. Anywho, sir. In sports, I didn't care what I played, what I had to be an asset. In clutch situations, in work, in school, I was going to get the job done. Didn't need the accolades, didn't need the praise, didn't need anything. Job needed to be done, whether it was a team sport, single sport, everything needed to be done. I don't care what you call me, what role I played.
Yep.
I was going to get it done.
Correct.
I was the person that anyone leaned on, which in a certain way I would say is a people-pleasing moment. But it's also, when the clock is at 2 seconds left, sis, who's making that three-pointer?
You are. Every time.
Every damn time. Actually, basketball wasn't a really great analogy. Terrible at it.
now we're in like January.
New year, new me, baby.
I can't stand that.
Same.
I can't. It literally sends shivers up my spine. But New Year's resolution. What do you have? First off, let's start with what is a resolution? Like when you think of the word New Year's resolution, what comes to mind?
For the general public or for myself?
Both. We can do both.
General public, changing, being a better version. Me, making it through tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So your New Year's resolution is just making it till tomorrow?
Well, I'll give you a little fun fact about me that you know, public will. I have a crippling fear of failing. Okay? So we never set resolutions because every resolution I would want, I'm not failing because we don't lose. So we just go on. We say happy 2026, happy year of whatever.
Okay.
And keep it pushing. And we just make the next day better than before. Because what we're holding on to is not crumbling on the inside, you know?
Well, 1,000%. But what I am hearing is that as long as you're better than the person than you are yesterday, that you're winning.
100%.
Okay.
Baby steps.
Okay.
Baby steps.
I think with like resolutions, people put like, I love a good goal.
Goals are great.
Don't get me wrong.
Goals.
I do love when like setting a goal and all that. I think where people like lose it is like it is a goal and then they're so fixated on that goal where it's not meant for like longevity. Right?
Mhm.
So like
It's a crash diet of your life.
or like they're just so crazy. Like one of my New Year's resolutions at one point, like years ago,
Okay, let's hear
which
it.
we'll like cross some of these stories and bridges like along these episodes. But I would say 6 years ago, one of my New Year's resolution was to get married. That's not even my job. Like I can't even.
Were you dating anybody?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And like that's not even my like what I'm getting at is that's not up to me.
I mean, 2026, you can drop down on one knee.
Absolutely not. And again, we'll go into like masculine, feminine. There ain't no fucking way I'm dropping down on one knee asking a grown ass man to marry me.
Please.
You're out of your damn mind.
Please no, sis.
You are out of your mind.
If you came to me and you were like, I dropped down on one knee, I'd be like, get your ass up. Are you okay? 72-hour vacation in a holding cell.
1,000%. 1,000%. But what I was getting at is there was a time where like I would set these crazy goals. So like I was like super overweight like my entire life. Troy, can we put like a picture of me when I was a child?
Aunt Kathy.
Yeah. Can you
Love
do that? Can you edit it?
Okay. Troy still doesn't want to talk. We are getting hand motions, landing planes behind us. Anyways.
But I always had this goal. It's like, I'm going to lose 100 pounds this year. I would go on like the craziest crash diets or like go and try to go to the gym and like just trying to like lose that weight. And what I was failing to do was actually create little habits towards that goal.
Absolutely.
So like making a New Year's resolution or making a goal is great, but when you fixate on the end, like too much, you lose all of the habits that are put in place reaching that goal.
Well, do you lose the why?
Well,
so you wanted to lose 100 pounds for what reason, right? Because circle back, how much weight have you lost?
115.
Get it.
But it also took me how many years? It wasn't 1 year. What I was realizing was, no, I have to incorporate little habits. And in that journey of me reaching the goal that I had in mind, that is where I did all of my learning, all of my changing of who I am as a person, and like embodied and created myself into that person.
So you live new year, new you, just in multiple years.
New year, same me, a whole lot better.
Okay, Sissy 2.0. Get it. Apple update persists. Go ahead.
But like even for this podcast, right?
Yeah.
So years ago, I wanted to start this podcast. I had this thought in my head. I want to get my voice out there, right?
As you should. Voices heard around the world.
It's like, like I think it was more so like I went through crazy like anxiety and paranoia myself and like had like a switch go on in me. So then I went and got my like mental health therapist, right? And then like I tried listening to people's problems. I was like, I really don't want to listen to everybody's problems. I'll listen to my friends' problems. I'll listen to my family's problems, but like outside strangers that I don't like fuck with on the reg, I can't. Like that's so much, especially being like at the salon all day. South Beach Tanning Company, 2186 Empire Boulevard,
Get the
Webster, New
plug.
York. Plug. You come in or call 585-670-TANS.
Hashtag plug and maybe sponsored. Go
But
on.
I do enjoy everyone that comes in there, but I'm talking all day and then I would get home and then I'd have to like listen to like not real problems, right?
Yes.
So then like I was like, okay, I want to do a podcast. Well, and then time went on. I never came out with the podcast, probably technical issues.
Per this morning.
But again, in between that time, so many other life-changing events happened to us,
Yeah.
right? That I think I also needed under my belt to like actually get a more well-rounded perception of the world and life and like almost more gratitude and appreciation for life because life is beautiful. As messy as it is, life is exactly what you make of it.
100%.
And like every day you wake up, you can literally decide how you're going to respond to your day.
Absolutely.
Like, so some days I wake up and I'm like, I always try to show like gratitude, 3 things. And like sometimes it's like, could be like, thank you for waking me up. Thank you for this bed. Thank you for this cup of coffee. Yo, that's all I got.
That's all I got today. Because I'm looking to fight. Honestly.
Gotta be honest, that's all I got. And I'm here. But here's the thing. You wake up and you're like, yo, I want to fight today. Proud of you. You made that intention. Right? Like it's creating, you can create how your day's going to go.
100%. I mean, how many times have you gotten a text? Sis, I'm looking to fight today. Okay.
Okay, cool. I chose joy and peace. And I'm gonna like try to like have that throughout my whole entire day. But like you can really set the tone of your day. But going back to like, okay, then the podcast never really did. So then I was like at the gym and I like looked at Feeks and I was like, so I think because I started journaling everything. So here I had like material for my podcast. And so I went to Feeks and I was like, I think I'm gonna 2026, I'm gonna publish my journal. And her being like her hype person, she was like, okay, good.
I know.
Okay, good.
You need a hype.
And I was
Call
like,
Feeks.
I may get copy wrote by Anne Frank and her diaries. But I think I'm doing this.
Different message. But I love it.
She ain't having that bad.
We ain't getting political.
She
on
was
this.
dramatic.
You were hiding in a closet.
Dramatic.
We are getting canceled on the first episode.
1000%.
It's fine.
But no, in all seriousness, please know we joke. We really like don't mean it
At all. At all. Watch your face. Change your face.
at all. But no, so then Feeks like hyped me up and she was like, okay, let's do it. Then like New Year's came and then Troy was like, I was saying something about my journal and he was like, "Why don't you start a podcast?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to do all that." He's like, "Let me help you." And like here we are. So it's like, yes, years ago my goal was to always start a podcast, but then like the journey along the way, it literally opened doors for me in different directions for me to kind of get like all my material that I want to like talk about
Absolutely.
and kind of give me that like confidence that like I can go ahead and like I can say what I believe in and I don't need validation from anyone
No.
on if I'm right or if I'm wrong. And I think during that time too, with like different life events that have happened, and I think my faith in God got really, really, really strong throughout that time and has helped me to kind of give me the confidence that I can say what I want to say and I don't need validation from anyone because I know exactly who I am today. And
Absolutely.
it was focusing on like the journey and what I was learning about myself. Like you read so much now about like shadow work and writing and kind of like finding your triggers and projections of people and like responding, not reacting. And like I went through a shit ton of therapy, still am in therapy. Shout out to Steve since I was 18. But I just think that overall, like, don't put so much pressure on it's got to change now. It's got to change now. No, no, no. Set your goal and then work on every aspect of yourself along the way, and you'll reach that goal. The goal, though, you can't keep that to the end because what is the end? Right? So, like, now that, okay, I made it to the podcast. Okay, now we're just ending. No, it continues on and we go to the next episode. We go to the next topic. We bring other people on. So don't sell yourself short with just having that one goal in mind.
Correct. It is quick in, quick out. If it takes a long time to get in, it lasts a long time. And it all depends on what you want your end goal to be. If your end goal was to put out a podcast, one episode, Troy, I don't know what that sound means.
Talk louder.
Oh. Hey Troy, that landing plane, missed that in the book. Um
You were talking about quick input in, quick input out.
yeah, quick in, quick out. That's in anything in life, I think. Is if a relationship starts hot and heavy, guess what? It's gonna fizzle out quick.
1000%. I
If
get what you're
you know
picking
what I
up.
mean?
Yep.
Like if it comes in hot, it's leaving probably a trail in its path on its way
Mm-hmm.
out just as quick as it came in. And this, I mean, this is 6 years in the making, you said, sis?
I would say like give or take, yeah.
Yeah, 6 years in the making. Let's ride the wave out. It's gonna be about 6 years. You got us for about 6 years.
What do you think is, I know you don't do resolutions, but what is one thing that you're going to do better tomorrow for yourself?
Okay. Great question. Wasn't prepared for it.
So sorry.
that was that was off the
Candid.
hip. It's fine. One thing you have taught me
Okay.
in general, and what I have tried very hard to work on every day. One, we now go to therapy.
Makes me so happy. But also too, not to cut you off because we're going to go back to that. Um Therapy is not for everybody.
no,
It's not. So making that like I'm not plugging therapist because I'm a mental health therapist. Like I'm not plugging to go like you have to do what works for you. Do I think that as people everyone needs like ooh, everyone needs like an outlet or like a a confidential person that they can go and just spew everything out to 1,000%. But therapy it's not for everyone and that's okay. we were talking in like the salon,
Mhm.
and I was talking to two girls, and she's like, therapy doesn't work. She's like, I went into therapy and they gave me like a list to do, and I'm like, I'm already overwhelmed. I'm coming overwhelmed with you, and you literally just gave me a list to do. And I was like, yo, maybe you just needed to get it off your chest.
Correct.
And she was like, exactly. So don't pressure yourself being like, I need to go get a therapist because I need to do shadow work. Like,
No,
it,
I don't do shadow work, and that's not you and I have two very different points of views on therapy. I
mhm,
literally go dump whatever's on my chest and walk out, and I'm like 10 feet 10 times lighter, excuse me.
mhm.
Um but you do shadow work, you do journaling. I ain't got time for that. I mean, I probably could make time.
I love that. That's why I wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm just
100%.
like scribing.
Yeah, no, I don't got time for that in my mind, mentally, physically, emotionally. I don't it is literally just a spot for me to honestly talk shit about everyone in my life, and it will never get back to them, and then you go back and you just get it off your chest. Like, it's
Yeah.
just every little thing that annoys you, but like you don't want to bring it up because it's literally so minute.
Well, and sometimes it's a you
A
problem.
100%. And that's literally what Mike says to me. That's something that you have to tackle. And I'm like, but I don't want to tackle it right now. He was like, then don't bring it up. Okay. Got it.
Right.
Like, that's so it's everybody takes out what they want from it.
Mhm.
It's you've said it to me when because I was the one person, and you know that you told me I had to go to therapy at 15 years old.
I also told you you needed to get your ass whooped at like 13.
Please know, as a big sis, I ran my mouth, and she looks at me and she goes, "Do you know what you need? You need to get your ass whooped." Me being the prick I am, and who's gonna do it? You're not.
I wasn't trying to. You needed to get your ass whooped by a stranger, a grown ass man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just,
One, rude. DV, we don't like it.
we can't put that in.
Yeah, we have to cut that part out. No,
No,
we can't.
because then we'll get down like a domestic violence dispute.
But please know, sis,
Mhm.
physically didn't get my ass beat.
No.
Life did it.
1,000%. And we're still laughing though.
100% got Mike Tyson the fuck out of him, but it's fine. We bounce back, and look at I'm humbled.
I thrive off of people telling me like how good I'm doing and what they've learned from me.
Yes.
You were going back and gonna tell everybody what one thing you learned from me was.
To roll a duchy?
No.
I'm kidding.
No. Cut that as well.
Why?
Mom is listening to this.
No, you have taught me.
It's
in-
okay if you forgot.
I didn't. You have taught me a lot of things in life. And this is gonna get super like gushy, so sorry.
Okay.
Little vulnerable moment. um you've taught me how to love myself in a way that like unconditional love is a real thing, and it wasn't anything you said, anything you've done, just like the shitstorm of my life that I put me in. And we can circle back to the fact that like I have crippling anxiety of failing, and I hate failing. And there was a period in my life where everything I did I failed at.
Mhm.
um and you showed me that like, yo, just because you failed, you're still loved. And you gave me the confidence to, okay, just because I failed at something, just because I did something, I still am deserving of love, and to love myself, honestly, because you showed me that it was nothing you said, nothing you did. And that's one thing I hope your listeners get out of is that was, and this is a new thing, guys. Straight, gotta be honest, new thing.
It was. That makes me so happy because every day I pray to God and I'm like, I'll go through like my list of people. And like the one thing I say about you to God is like, please, Lord, the love that she exerts out to others, let her finally exert that to herself.
And I think you've always said that, and I never truly believed it because, again, working in therapy about it is love always comes with conditions, right? I have to give somebody something for them to love and respect me, whereas you're like, you just have to be you and you are loved. You don't have to put anything out there. And I didn't understand it. But it was also because there was a time I didn't like myself because I was failing, and now we're not perfect at it.
No one's perfect.
But we're progressing to the point of, just because we fail, you still have to love yourself, and people still love you just because you fucked up, honestly. And you taught me that. So I really hope, if anything anybody gets out of this, is a little bit of laugh, and like someone's always in your corner.
I love that.
How is that answer?
That was really good, and that makes me like so happy as a big sis, because like I don't give your mama's advice.
No.
I give like a sister advice where it's like you have to just embody who you are. Nobody is perfect.
Correct.
And in order to love anyone else, in order to accomplish anything else for anybody else, you have to take care of yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to bet on yourself. And it's okay if we don't really use the word failure. I know you like it. It's not. It really is like a redirection. Or if something doesn't work out, that's just like kind of a stop sign where it's like, okay, let me check myself. This didn't work out because of XYZ, right? It's just like when someone is talking to you and a trigger comes on, right? You have to stop because we don't react, we respond.
Still working on that. Go
Yep,
on.
we are. But you're doing really well.
Thank you so much.
But it is stop. Okay, first, that person is projecting themselves onto me.
You don't stop. Shut them down. Open up shop.
Stop.
Yes.
Drop.
Shut it down. Open up shop. That's where I thought you were going with it. No.
No, I want to now. And I don't know why my mind immediately went to pop lock and drop it as well. But no, you figure out what they're projecting onto you. Okay, what are they triggering?
Yep.
And that is then something that, yeah, it's an insecurity that you have, and it doesn't mean that just because you have insecurities doesn't mean you should feel less about yourself or loved anymore about yourself. You have to be confident in that. Yo, I'm not secure in like everything and confident in everything I do. But you know what?
We fake it till we make it.
And we're going to figure it out in the morning.
We are going to figure it out in the morning. And you know what? Morgan came, says. Morning
It always
came.
It always does. But we appreciate everyone for tuning in. We appreciate all the support. Everybody that's like believed in me, thank you. Even the haters, thank you. You're keeping me relevant as well.
Haters gonna hate.
Always, but we need them and we love them still.
100%.
Because love is the gift that everyone is privileged to have.
Go, sis.
It is. And remember, stay humble out there, because what God gave you, God can always take it away.
See ya. Deuces.
And make sure you follow me on Instagram, sis_unfiltered_. Thank you so much. We love you.
Deuces.